crime scene.
What's good? What is good, peeps? What's popping with everybody that came in the building today? What is good? I'm gonna end up dropping a link. Man, I need to get out this group messaging. You know, my family keep acting like I give a damn. I don't, and they just be blowing my. It's too much. It's too much. Too much. Maybe I can find my name. So I can't even. I should report it as spam so they keep blocking that shit. That's what I should do. Salute to everybody that came in the building. Hey. What is popping? On this nice, boring, dry ass Saturday. Whack ass, no fighting ass Saturday. Unless y'all know of some fights going on. Ain't nothing going on. Ain't nothing popping today on the 17th of February. You understand what I'm saying? Salute to Just Do Boxing in the building first. Salute to your cuzzo. Say, what's good, cuzzo? Cook. Respect to the chat. Yo, we're going to cook about some things, yo. If anybody has something to say, I'll drop a link, bro. And we can cook on it together as adults. Salute to you, GD. What is popping with you? Salute to you. Salute Thomas Hill, Just Boxing Talk in the building. Salute to you. What is popping? Hey, I bid you adieu. Looking forward to what you have to say. Prepared. See, yo, they blowing me up. Prepare for us and know that it's going to be bomb.com. Bless up to your loved ones, relative, and cousins. Salute to y'all. Big ups to the chat. Salute to y'all, yo. Salute to everybody that came in the building. Salute to you. What is good with you? What's good with you, Ariana? What's popping with you, Queen? What's popping with you, Queen? What is good with you? I'm glad you stopped by this joint today. Well, hold on, wait. I'm gonna have to get you later. I'll get you later. I got this set up for this, queued up real quick though. But salute to you, yo. Glad you stopped by, Queen. Salute to you, Marilyn Paul. What is popping with you? Teach. What's good with you, Teach? Oh, it's about that time. Yo, indeed. Time for Marlon. What is good with you, Sheldon? LDBC or nothing? What is good with you? What's good with you, Corner Boss in the building? TD Sports Talk, the Bronx. Hashtag Bronx in the house. What's good with you? Salute to you, Mike. What is good? Good to see you again. Salute to you, BBG. What is good with you? Hold on, wait. What that is? Here's some boxing over in Britain. Oh, okay. All right. Got something to watch. Bet. Thanks. Good looking out. Salute to you, Dante Boxing Talk. What is good with you? Say Sue Ashley Tio. We looking for you, Team Keyshawn, for the APB out for Tio. Keyshawn in the building, man. I like his energy. Like I said, yo, I see the change that Keyshawn has made. He's different. He's not like the way that I thought he was. Why I stopped, or I was so angry about why he was talking that way. You know what I'm saying? But I like the way he talking. He's the, you know what I'm saying? He's what I expected the Virginia kid to be. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with Keyshawn. I see he ain't scared for a challenge. He's not. The best thing about Keyshawn is that he's not scared to take a loss. Not to say he's thinking he's going to get one. No fighter should be thinking that, but he's not scared to get one. He's not scared to take a loss, and that's big in somebody his age. I think he's like, what, 25, 27 or something like that. It's like that's big for somebody his age. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of fighters nowadays, they wouldn't want to take a step up like that unless they was 100% thinking that they had the advantage or, knew they were going to win or just needed the money. I don't think he's a type that need no money. I think he honestly just want to fight. If he lose, he lose. But I think Keyshawn has all confidence in knowing that he can adjust without the corner telling him to. And I think he listens to his corner very well. which makes him dangerous also. You know what I'm saying? Salute to you, C Wood. What's popping with you? Salute, salute, salute. What's popping with you? Keyshawn was mad cool last night. Gotta say what's up, but didn't get an interview though because people kept pulling him away. Yeah, I bet, yo, I should have went down there and talked to Richardson Hitchens when I was at that fight in New Jersey. I knew it was him. Should have went down there and talked to him. I didn't want to talk to nobody else that I seen walk by there, but I was about to talk to Richardson Hitchens. Salute to you, Tay Tay, the real queen of MMA and combat talk. Salute to you. What is good with you, queen? What's popping with you? Let me hit you up later, see what's good with you. Key 24, yeah, 24. Okay. But that's even better. You know what I'm saying? The younger, the better for somebody to be thinking like that. You know what I'm saying? And go into a TO fight and they'll fight this person and that person. You know what I'm saying? And he has a good head on his shoulders. I like the way you think. You know what I'm saying? Like it didn't take a long time for him to know that he should just be a fighter and stop talking and let the fans be the fans. And those was his words. You know what I'm saying? And I rock with the way he's thinking. If he really get these fights that he's talking about in 2024, he should fight 2 more times this year, and they should be fired, both of them. He wants T.O., he wants Kid Austin, he wants Andy Cruz. Those are the 3 fights that he's been talking about for real. He said that he'll take LomaReality, winner of that fight, him and that dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I'm with it. You know what I'm saying? I think he had like 11 fights. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like that. You're not waiting around for nothing. Salute to you, young man. What's good with you? Bruce Gas, Boxing Jazz, and more. What is popping with you? Hitchens was there. Well, who was that? Who's that chick? Hello. Is the goods? Kylie Cole. Oh, I don't really know who that is. Salute to you, Thrill Hill. What is popping with you? Hey, I said hey now. But that's why I got your old boy. I got old boy, what's his name? BigBaby Anderson in the picture thumbnail. So to you, I am True Man. What is good with you? Hopefully Bob allows him to be great. Man, Bob, all right. When it comes to promoters, man, Bob is bad. Listen, Bob is bad, okay? Eddie Hearn, I think, is worse. And I know people probably think I'm tripping, but man, yo, a lot of people's very happy that Matias is signed to Eddie Hearn. And that's really because they think Eddie Hearn can get Matias and Devin Haney in the ring together. That is what people is thinking. If Devin Haney never existed, would people really care about, would they really want Matias to be with Eddie Hearn? I just think Eddie Hearn, it sounds nice. It sounds good. You know, him get signed to Eddie Hearn and we can make that. I want to see the fight. Don't get me wrong. I want to see the fight. Just because both fighters want the fight. Even if Devin wants to fight and Matias wants to fight, there's no real saying that fight's going to happen. Eddie Hearn has been known to price his fighters out of fights left and right. What I will say, I'm not going to believe that Matias is ducking. I don't give a fuck how the situation play out. If they never fight each other, you're not going to get me to believe that it's because of Matias. Him as the fighter. I'm not going to never believe that. You got him signed to Eddie Hearn. As long as Eddie Hearn don't play the bullshit and try to get his fight. Like, I remember, like it was yesterday, Tevin Farmer didn't fight Tank because of Eddie Hearn. I understand Tevin Farmer was big-headed. He's still big-headed today. And he was talking big-headed then. But I think Eddie Hearn should have knew that he wasn't going to get no $7 million from Tank. Or whatever it was. I think, like, it's more to it than that. I think Eddie Hearn had a lot to do with that. when it comes to AJ asked and put the number on $50 million. Eddie Hearn was out this bitch talking about some guy in Alabama claims he had $50 million for. I'm like, bruh, really? See, and they had the money for real on escrow. Like, Eddie's not stupid, man. He is not stupid. Eddie knew that money wasn't coming from Deontay Wilder pocket. He said that shit because he knew he wasn't going to make the fight any goddamn how. Anyhow, he ain't going to make the fight. Like, I just don't trust Eddie. I like the concept. I like the idea. It sounds very nice. In a perfect world, that's what should happen. He signed to him. He already made fights through Devin Haney, with Devin Haney, whatever the case may be. They should make this fight. I get it. It sounds real good. But can Eddie deliver? Will the Haneys start with some BS? Will Bill start with some BS? Do we really know? What I don't want to happen is for him to go over there and turn into a lot of the fighters that get over there, they turn into a UK fighter. Not necessarily saying they fight all their fights over there, but that's all they fighting. Is people that we don't know, or we only know because somebody else already whooped up on them. I don't want that for Matias. 140 is filled with undefeated fighters, young talent, fresh blood. You hear me? That's what I want to see him fight. I don't want to see him fight a bunch of little chiclets over there. And I want him to go after the big meat over here. I want him to go after the real fights. He want to unify. He calling out big names. I don't want to see him disappear and fight Cheesemans and Liams and Walshes. And I don't want to see it. I don't want to see that, man. I don't want that. Not for Matias. Because it's like you taking him out of play from what's going on in the weight class, from what's going on at 140. If that happens, you taking him out to play. That's exactly what happened when he signed Tevin Farmer. He was like out of sight, out of mind. Tevin was fighting 6 times a year and nobody knew when he was fighting. It was like, oh, he fought last week. Like, really? Who did he fight? Some UK dude. And he kept saying, he getting paid, but he got tired of fighting the little chiclets, man. He got tired of fighting people and he was over there talking about, I wanted to see what he was hitting for. I wanted to see. He was over there allowing himself to get hit like a tough guy and shit. Because you fighting a bunch of UK fighters and shit, sitting in the pocket looking all pretty and shit, coming out talking about my defense is better than Floyd. Bro, sit down. I don't want that for Matias. And then when he come over here, get dogged by a mover, nah, bro. Keep him in the hot grease where he at. Right over here. I'm not trying to hear I don't want all of that. It sound good. I want the fight. I want the baby without the labor pains. You understand? Just give me the meat, keep the bones. Right. Hopefully they'll allow it. He's from Jersey. He is from Jersey. Who's from Jersey? Dang, I forgot what we were even talking about. Well, Richardson Hitchens from New York. You talking about Keyshawn is from Jersey? Thought he was from Norfolk, Virginia. Norfolk, Virginia, my cousin graduated from there. And colors is like green and yellow. He's from NEW. Herbs Ash. Whatever. The understatement, right? No bull. Big, right? Cole's the beast. All right, bet. I'm gonna look him up. I'm gonna look his ass up. Eddie Hearn, snakes of all snakes, man. Matias got right bazoo, booms. Oh man. Eddie Hearn and Bill Haney will never let Devin. Yo, that's what I'm saying. It's hard to kind of put in the words what I'm thinking, but it's like I just don't want the same thing that's already been happening every time there's a tough test or a good name that's calling out Devin Haney to be perceived as a duck. You understand what I'm saying? It's been happening fighter after fighter after fighter. We're well past 5 fighters. So I just don't want that to happen to Matias as far as the fight not happening. You know what I'm saying? It should happen though, for sure. Right. Well, you shouldn't. I would believe Haney would stop cherry picking when I see Hitchens and Matias right there on the zone. Man, I just don't know what changed with Devin. Matter of fact, I'm not going to talk like that. Let me keep it 1,000. All right, let me keep it 1,000. Fuck it, you know. I'm gonna be nice. I'll keep it real though, because this is how I always felt when people started to say that he's chasing legacy. When he started saying that shit or whatever, before he got the Lomachenko fight, before he got the WBC. And he started talking like that. Man, it sounds good. Every fighter should talk like that. I thought nothing of it. A lot of the fans really pushed that though. Like that he really don't think that he can beat everybody that he'd be calling out and stuff like that. I mean, I thought it was hogwash. Still do. You know what I mean? It's like I can say that I'm about taking everybody's shit in the room. Like, man, I'll go through everybody's pockets in this joint. But if the landscape of the people in here change and everybody got up and left out of the room and different people came in here, I might not say that. You understand? I might not feel the same. You feel me? Like I won't feel the same. You feel what I'm saying? I feel as though, because I've been saying for the longest time, if anybody really watched my videos for years, that man is big. He's big for the weight class. I'm not saying he's a huge guy, but he's big for the weight class. 135 pounds. I don't know if y'all really know what that looks like. You're looking on TV, so TV can be very deceiving. I know people thought DMX was 6 foot tall, but he's a midget. He was one. So to keep it 100, 135 pounds is very small. I know that because I've weighed 147 for the longest time. And when I left college, I was 135. So I know exactly what it looks like. If Devin, being that he got all that muscle and size, is 135 pounds, bro, that's a big dude when he weighs in. On fight night, that is a big dude. When he's fighting guys that's really around 135 pounds. No, nobody fights at their walk around weight, and that's not what I'm saying. And I've said and proved this, and I've asked fighters directly when I interviewed them and said, it's a fact. Fighters lose around 20 pounds or more. And that's the weight class that they're fighting at. Okay? It's not many fighters that walk around and fight 10 pounds within their weight class. It's 20 plus. Okay? So when Devin weighed in at 140 and came in at 165, a lot of people was like, wow, that's huge, man. And in my opinion, I'm like, man, it's something that's being done maybe that I'll get to later. But the point that I'm making is that he's been groomed by some of the best fighters in the last decade, last century. Some of the best. A lot of fighters fought and trained in that Mayweather gym. Zab Judah, all the Mayweathers, Roger, Floyd Sr., Jr., all of them was there when Devin was the protege, when he was young, similar like Kamoten is right now. But Floyd ain't in the gym helping Kamal Moulton the way Floyd was in the gym. in his prime, he was in the gym when Devin was in his gym as a young child and stayed in his gym until he went pro. So you got that style, the size, the length, and his style that he fights in, his size and ability, fighting at 135. And you seen the people there. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, you about getting all these titles, yeah, because you already see they monopolizing everything, and it's politics just to get Lomachenko what he wants. They monopolized, they got him out the way. Politics and T.O. got him out the way so T.O. can get a shot instead of Lomachenko, instead of Devin to Lomachenko. Like, it was all set up to be the way it was. He was at the right place at the right time, like I said in my last live. That's why Devin got his opportunity. He was at the right place at the right time. And he wasn't signed to nobody. The right place, the right time. He had the ability. He had the size. He had the skill. He had the know-how. So now they're at 140. Why is it all about money? You really think that his resume is the shit right now for it to all be about money? But two Camboses, Lomachenko. It's all about money now? Like, come on, bro. 140 is stacked with people. I'm not rushing and tell him that he got to fight Boots and fucking Matias right now. That's not what I'm saying. He can fight whatever weight class he want to fight at. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is the drive for wanting all the titles, the same drive and energy that he had for the people at 135, he does not have at 140 pounds. That's enough build up. Salute to you, BBG says Eddie signed Ortiz, so AJ would have had to fight him. Exactly. Tevin Farmer never got a chance to fight Tank. And Tevin was big headed though, too, Queen. Sutu Kyle Will, what's good with you? Boo boo. Matias don't want to fight anybody. Yo, he better get it in there and fight. Gary Antoine said he want the smoke. Gary Antoine better want the smoke. He should have already had a title. We shouldn't even be dealing with this rolling mess right now. For real. Salute to you, Felix Nunez. No William Washes, huh? Nah. I ain't going through it. I ain't going for it. Not going for it. Real talk, I truly believe they ain't trying to fight the mandatory because the Haneys know Sandor is high risk, low reward. The damn show ain't pushing for that fight. That Matias fight, but right, mad respect if you do though. Mad respect if you fight Matias too. I give mad respect for that. But when it comes to the mandatory, when it comes to Sandor Martin, man, Sandor Martin beat Mikey Garcia, correct? And after that, Mike Garcia retired, correct? Like, bruh, and that's the thing. Like, this is boxing, man. It don't really have to be perfect. It don't gotta be what it is. A lot of Devin Haney fans make a lot of fans of other people want to be petty towards Devin because they're so extra. That's really the bottom line. It's not that serious. Him getting clipped by Linares ain't that serious. It's not. We talk about it because y'all talk so crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, other people talk about it because y'all talk crazy. Just keeping it 100. If he fought Sandor Martin and Sandor Martin won a couple rounds, bro, it's not nothing to. Okay, bro. He's a good boxer. And he has a different style. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I mean, if y'all really does he really think he's gonna lose? If that's the case, that's a totally different story that we can have a totally different conversation. But if he really believes that he is who he is, like I've been saying, that's a fight that you should want to take. He beat Mikey Garcia. Wasn't him and Mike Garcia was supposed to fight? Am I tripping? Wasn't Devin Haney? Didn't Devin Haney Mike Garcia? Didn't he say that he wanted to fight Mike Garcia and Mike Garcia stood in front of him and act like it was a joke? I'm not tripping. Like, bro, go in there. It's so many reasons why you should stay at 140 and fight people. He does not have to fight the dangerous people right now. It's so many people at 140, yo. They're all undefeated. All the stuff, it's people, nothing you can say if you beat somebody undefeated in their 20s, they got 20 some fights, what are you going to really say? I've been throwing this name around for like 2 years now. Brandon Lee. Brandon Lee is a good fight for any damn body. You understand what I'm saying? Got 20 some fights. They trying to market the kid. You see how he fights. Tries to be entertaining, and he's undefeated. Like, real talk. I think Matias is that guy, though. Like, nobody can tell me nothing. He's that guy. He's not ducking nobody, and yeah, he do want to fight. Nobody can tell me nothing. For real. He's that guy. You can't tell me that somebody that really can destroy people with their hands. Like, it's the same thing with Tank. You can't tell me that Tank's scared of y'all. You're just not going to tell. I'm not listening. I'm not listening to that. And you know, it's not like Matias is rich. That man's still hungry. I mean, he might be rich, but he ain't getting $1 million paydays. He's still hungry. Oh, Kaz from Jersey. All right, okay, bet. Got you. Salute to you, Jab Jamboree. What is good with you? Salute to you. Yeah, Norfolk, right. All right. I know that's the VA brother. I know what it is. That's why when I heard he was from there, I gave him a look immediately when he went pro. From where Sweet Pea from. Matias got a good deal. He wanted a multi-fight deal and got one. Nobody else was giving him that. He's 31. Right. I'm about to say that's one thing he's good for. Eddie is good for giving you a bunch of fights. He's good for that. The second fight will most likely be Hitchens or Haney. Well, that's what's up. If he fighting some real names, that's what I'm saying. Good. It sounds good, but I'm just saying that's my only concern is that the man does shit. He be doing stuff that's not in the fans' best interest. And win or lose, he is guaranteed the third fight. That's what's up. I don't see him losing to nobody. I'm sorry, and I like Hitchens. I mean, I like Hitchens a lot, but I don't see him losing to nobody. People really think that they can really jab and move around the ring the whole time. Y'all are mistaken. I really, honestly, listen to me when I say this. I honestly believe that he fights like that because he wants to. You understand what I'm saying? I don't think he has to quick step and move around the ring real fast and chase you down and all that stuff. He don't do that. He methodically, just carefully moves around the ring with the high guard, cuts off the ring, gets to you when he gets to you. And when he gets to you, he always hurts you. Bruh, you might as well put a Grim Reaper hoodie on him every time he come out to fight. No disrespect, and I don't mean nothing by it. But the man, you understand me? I always said for years, like, the bottom line is that punches hurt. Like, I wanted to be a fighter. Like, that's the bottom line. Punches hurt. You can train your ass off. You can be way better than the person that you fighting. But let that person land on you hard, bro. Punches hurt. Let me ask y'all something. Y'all ever stumped your toe like on like the side of the bed and forgot everything that you was about to do? You understand what I'm saying? You forgot everything you was about to do. You just sat down and tried to get over the pain. You understand? You just sat down like, imagine that happened during a fight, speed it up, and you get hit in your snot box. Yeah. My toe on my elbow. I see you too. Bruh. I don't know if you ever got, and the glove is big. It covers like, and then they'll, especially get hit with a hook and like it hit all of this. You can have as much. I'm just saying, like, punches hurt is the bottom line. Like, if skills and power didn't have nothing to do with the sport, then a lot of people would have never had a belt. Like, history would be totally different when it comes to boxing. The shit would be totally different. That's all I'm really saying. Oh, I've been following you, Queen. You talking that real spill. I'm trying to get it. Now that Tank is not on lockdown anymore, right? Devin has been quiet as a church mouse. Devin better worry about his fight with Ryan and worry about not paying so much attention to that right straight that Derek James is training him for, that he forget that quick ass left hook. You better worry about that. Salute to you, Silver. Salute to you. What's good with you? For real. He got his own shit to worry about. For real. Still. Salute to you, Cassandra. What's good with you, Queen? Who we talking about? We was talking about a little bit of everybody, for real, for real. Salute to you, Devin Simmons. What you doing, girl? Take that out, please. You about to give me a copyright or something. Turn it down. Thank you. I think Shakur big for 135 too. He is big. Salute to you for coming in here. And yeah, I've been saying that too for years as well. I think he stayed at 126 too long looking for fights. He got a couple, still didn't get the Valdez fight till he got to 130. Stayed there a little bit too long, even though it was only 2 years. But it's because you stayed at 126 too long. Your 130, you know what I'm saying? You left that without making weight. You know what I'm saying? Leaving, titles there that could have, helped him at 135 get certain type of fights. So, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I always say that, Shakur was big in the shoulders, you know what I'm saying? He got some size on him, you know what I mean? Not to say he's a real big guy, but he could fight at 140 right now. That's why I was surprised after his fight. Maybe he wasn't thinking clearly. But after he fought Edwin, they asked him about Ryan at 140. He said, I'm 140 tonight. Wow, what I look like fighting at 140 or something like that. He basically was saying that he 140 on fight night. So why would he fight at 140? That's basically what he was saying. But now he's speaking a totally different tune, isn't he? You know what I'm saying? He's saying he'll take a fight at 140 depending, you know what I mean? But Shakur is the type, you get him mad enough, he'll take a fight at damn near any weight class. For real, because that's just how he is. Yeah, Sweet Pea and his homeboy Duran. This is youngest in the where he grew up. That's what's up. There's history a lot of places though, for real. And you're lucky to be somewhere where it's easy to find a gym to get the work that he did. Do you feel like Devin fighting a better version of Ryan? Yeah. Yeah, I do feel it. I do feel as though, because of a couple of reasons. Being that Ryan already lost, he's not going to be scared to take risk. And I understand it looked like he was taking a big risk during that second round when he fought Tank, but he really believed that he was going to knock out Tank in the second round with a hook. He really believed that. He said that for 3 years before it, probably longer than 3 years before they fought. He said it for a very long time because Tank was short. This fight is different. You know what I'm saying? So, and I think it's a real disdain for Devin. The stuff that Ryan was talking about Tank was all bullshit. It was all just to get his name out there and get people talking about Tank versus Ryan and get him to fight. Tank never talked to Ryan. Ryan had never met Tank, talked to Tank, emailed him or nothing for him to call him a bully. It was just all BS to make the fight. The things that Ryan is saying about Devin, he really don't like Devin. Devin really don't like Ryan. You know what I'm saying? Both of them have their own disdain for each other. They both fought each other and all of that. I think he's fighting a better version of Ryan for that reason also, because he never sparred Tank. But he fought. He actually fought Devin 6 times. And the fact that he has Derek James in his corner instead of Jean Jacket Joe that he had in his corner versus Tank, that was only really there to be part of a mixtape, because they was just collaborating. He wasn't coaching them nothing. You know what I'm saying? So this would be the second training camp, or maybe even third. I think he started working with Derek James ASAP right after he lost to Tank, and then they went into camp, and this would be the second camp that he'll be having with Derek. So it all depends on how much Ryan will listen. But you seen his last fight, he still turn around and act like he's scared to get his face hit. He's been doing that since I seen him, since like his 8th, 9th, 10th fight. Ryan's been doing that for a very long time. This is going to be a good fight. I think this is a better version of Ryan, though, for a list of reasons. But Derek James is helping him. So it should be a better version of Ryan. He should be at a higher weight, being that there's no restriction on it. He should come in at whatever weight that he wants, and hopefully he listens to his coach and he eats right, and we'll have a good ass fight. I still think it'll be a hard win though. Like I think Devin's gonna beat Ryan. Salute to you, Kamara. What is good with you, stepping razor? Hold up. Watch for the hook. Oshaki Foster and Nova are big 130s. I think they are too. I was shocked that Nova was even fitting in the 126. I mean, 126 the way he was, bruh. That's why when he got knocked out by Robisi, I was like, yo, that's got to do with probably a little bit of him hydrating, because Robisi was throwing nice ass, sharp ass shots. He was hunting the body during that fight earlier. So, I mean, he looked big though. Nova looked big in that ring, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, you're right about that for sure. That was a good-ass fight as well. Nova, man, I thought, it was going to be an easier fight, I should say. I didn't think it was going to be easy, but I thought it was going to be an easier fight for Foster. I had Foster winning the fight. He did win. I had him winning when I scored it also. He did get a clean drop in the 12th round, and that's what I was saying, that his power always carried. And he got good win. But listen to me. When he went like this, and I heard the commentator say it was a stinger. When he said his elbow hit his bicep, the fact that he was throwing a punch and his elbow hit it, bro, y'all do you understand what type of pain that is? That's why his reaction was like that. He backed up and jumped kind of and threw his arm up. And the referee had to see what was going on and talk to him like, bro, nah. And that was early in the fight. It was the third, fourth round. And he fought the whole time throwing it. Yo, y'all don't understand. I understand he didn't break his hand or his finger or his knuckle or nothing like that. But listen, I know what that shit feel like. That shit right there, it's like your arm, you don't want to do shit. You just want to go like this the whole time. And you want to help your arm go up. You don't want to use this muscle at all. It's it feel like it's bruised, like it's punctured. He was using that shit the whole time. Yo, shout outs to Foster, man. The dude, a warrior. Serious heart. Man, a dog, yo. I fucks with Foster tough. I like Nova too. You know what I'm saying? I like him too. He had a good showing of himself. He looked like he was gassed. He was getting a little sloppy, especially in them championship rounds. He lost both of those. And then the last one was a 10-8. Anybody saying Nova won that fight, they just stop tripping, bro. No bull. Would you consider Earl and Boots in as big for their weight classes? Yeah. Ennis is huge for his weight class. I'm surprised that he even comes in at, 145? He'd be having socks on and everything. Do be 145 legit on the scale. That's why I'd be like, yo, how in the hell did Devin just come in this whole big as hell fight night? It ain't nobody business. How did he even do that? It was weird. I posted saying to many folks in regards to his legacy tour hour is on record as saying he went to go for undisputed in the division and goes up to right. For Devin to be at his age and literally undisputed in 2 weight classes, it's impressive. That's what I'm saying. But he was at the right place at the right time. It was set up. I know you know the story. If you're a Devin fan, you should know it, because this is all the stuff that happened to stop Devin from getting the title. You understand? I'm gonna make it short. He wanted the Lomachenko fight before T.O. came in the picture. When T.O. came in the picture, every time he was around Devin in front of a camera, it was like Devin knew something about T.O. and he was scared that he was gonna snitch. So that's how T.O. was acting around Devin, real shook for no reason. We didn't know what anything that had to do in between these two, but we could tell that T.O. was uneasy as a bitch every time that we see him. Salute to you, Mike Biggs. Boxing is in the house. What's good with you? It's all good. It's all good. You gonna rewind it. It's all good. Corner Boss is in the house. Well, let me go back up. But yeah, it's impressive. They did all of that. Listen, Lomachenko today still be holding weight, and still I'm gonna get into that in a second. But Lomachenko's the only damn near seems like the only one in history. The second or was the second fight, third fight he had a title fight. He lost it, and then 2 fights after that had another title fight. Bruh, he held weight immediately when he came up in here. It was sad for him to get the title. They shut him out and took Tio instead. If he would have won that fight, it would have been so hard. Listen to me. If Lomachenko would have beat Tio, it would have been terribly hard for Devin Haney to get undisputed. You want me to tell you why? Because at the same time, Tio won that fight, and you seen what Tio was doing. It came out to light. Tio went and back and had a meeting with the execs and shit to shut Devin Haney out. He even came out and said it. It's a whole recording. He called Devin a little B and everything. And he said it. This is how we're going to shut you out, you little B. It was a whole orchestrated plan to shut him out. So, yeah. If Lomachenko would have won and people was already on Tio's side to shut out Devin, Devin's time would have worked against Devin because he was already getting big. You see what it is now. He probably wouldn't even got undisputed. Bro, he was in the right place at the right time. And for real, like that's just the bottom line. He was in the right place at the right time. He had the skills to actually pay the bills. And he paid them and he got undisputed for it. And moved up and now he big as a motherfucker. From elegant to elephant. That nigga big as shit. Salute to you, Anthony Jones. Casual talking about Matias don't want no smoke. You mean nobody wants smoke with Matias? Matias is the business, bro. I'm not gonna hear it. No, not a slouch still. Nah, he ain't. Sando Martin nice. That's what I'm saying though. But this is boxing. Like you can't just keep picking easy ass shit. This is your Mando. And isn't that what Moses said? Isn't that what Shakur trainer, uncle, or grandfather said? When the last time Devin fought is mandatory. So this is another mandatory, and it's a good mandatory that he don't want to fight, bro. At all, he cleared the cobwebs and carried on with the business. Right. 140 is crazy. Ain't no way 15 undefeated guys the same age should be in one division and not fight each other, bro. I made a video about 140. It's like 17 motherfuckers in that weight class, bro. All of them either young or undefeated or both. It's some names at 140, son. Like it's some serious ass talent at that weight class. Seriously. People should know. Scared of Devin. Like, I don't think anybody. This is boxing, bro. This is like, he's a boxer. I understand boxers frustrate you and shit like that, but come on, man. Life is frustrating, and we have to do this shit for free. It costs us money. You mean to tell me you can't go through 10, 12 rounds of being, or go to a fight and sit on and just retire on the stool because you're frustrated and get paid for it? I'm not trying to hear that. No fighters is really scared of somebody that's not a knockout artist. Do you understand me? I'm not being disrespectful when I say this. Everybody has a chance to quit in boxing. All you have to do is get out of the ring. You can take a knee and sit there, or you can tell matter of fact, you can just sit down in the corner and refuse to get up. You can talk to the doctor, talk to your there's so many ways you can get out of fight and still get fucking paid. I'm not trying to hit that. The real danger comes into somebody that's a knockout artist, somebody that can hit you with that shot and have your lights out, because that might be some lights that never come the fuck back on again. That's just real talk. It's real talk. Devin can't fight a normal guy nobody will give him credit for. Everybody fights normal guys. In between big fights, everybody does. Everyone expects him to fight a monster every fight. That's what I'm saying. I'm not expecting that. That's us. He can fight Brandon Lee. I'm true, man. He can fight Brandon Lee. If you think Brandon Lee is a monster, man, Brandon Lee is in his 20s. He's young. He got 20-some fights. He's undefeated. Bruh, they try to talk about him. They pushing his name. Why not fight him? I'll take it. I'm just saying it's a lot of fighters in that weight class. They are not monsters. They're not monsters. But they young. They undefeated. Some of them got some legs. They're not all punchers. I don't think Devin gonna lose to all of them. Like for real. Like it's some. I'd rather him stay at 140 and fight the people there than fight one and fight it, then go to 147 and fight who? It's one person for real that's an entertaining fight that I can really think of. Because Boots, he's not gonna fight Boots. Who's over there for him to fight? For real. Like the guy that he's calling out is still Tank leftovers. That would be a very interesting fight for him and Mario Barrios. But come on, bro. You got more people to fight that Tank never fought at 140. I'm just seriously. Is Eddie lining up Ryan Hitchens and Haney Foot? Like, I'll take that. I'll take that for sure. I'll take that lineup. Post game, hell yeah. Salute to you. My toe and my elbow right. That's the worst and more worse. And my wife is laughing at me. I'm in pain, yo. No bullshit, right? Watch for the hook. Salute to you in the super chat. Definitely appreciate you in the super chat.
This is for the cool.
You say Hitchens complaining about an IBF rehydration clause like it don't apply to Matthias. Hitchens is Matthias mandatory. Nobody pushing that fight. He the mandatory? He complaining about a rehydration clause? Damn. Like, can you put the link in the chat? I would like to hear that. I didn't know that shit. Definitely appreciate you for the super chat, though. Definitely appreciate you. I didn't know that. Hold on. Where's my... There you are. I kind of hope Ryan knock the nigga out. Yo, at least you know. At least you know how you feel about it. Ryan beats Devin, sets up Tank versus Ryan too. I don't think Tank gonna fight Ryan again. No bull. I don't think it's gonna happen again. They could, but I don't think it's gonna happen again. People tell me I'm tripping, but I'm telling them we need some of these guys to take some losses, and then it will start to fight each other. Right. I think like that's part of Ryan. Ryan probably gonna take some good chances in this fight. If Ryan loses, what's next? If Ryan wins, what's next? Same for Devin, win or lose. If Devin loses to Ryan Garcia, I'm going live, and I expect everybody to click the link. Friend or foe. I don't care what he do next if he lose to Ryan. I'm just being 100, man. You know what I'm saying? But I think if he lose to Ryan, he's gonna complain that it's matter of fact, I can't even say that because I don't think it's gonna be a weight thing at all. I think Ryan gonna let him come in at whatever weight he wanna come in at. No bullshit, yo. He gonna let him come in at whatever he wanna come at. So I mean, I think he should stay at 140 and just, go back to the drawing board and probably, get a rematch. When it comes to Ryan losing to Devin, man, I think Ryan should try to get another fight with Devin too. Like that's a fight that they should probably fight more than once, just like they fought 6 times in the amateur shit. But same thing with Ryan. If Ryan loses and he go back to the drawing board, because I think he's going to lose and fight Brandon Lee. Oh, salute to you, NBA D. Nice. What is good with you? Salute Macadocious, Mac of the South. What is popping? Ryan has everything to lose in this one. Ryan loses this one, he'll be quiet for a while. And Devin loses. Are they still gonna say everybody's scared of Devin Haney? It's gonna be a good fight though. If they lose, it'll be an excuse. If Devin loses, they ain't just gonna lose. It's gonna be a serious excuse to make you throw it away. To make you throw that whole idea in the fight away. Nova throwing elbows defensively. When Foster had to drop on him, he hit him. He did one of these. This is like a natural reaction. He kept doing this. That's like he kept doing the rolling. You know what I'm saying? He would throw it and he'll get the drop on him and he'll hit him with one of these. He kept doing that shit. And when he hit him in the bicep. Bruh, he hit him in the bicep, and the ref spoke to him about throwing his elbows because he did it a couple times, yo. Visibly, you can see that he did that shit. Salute to you, D Man Jr. What is popping with you? What's good with you? Definitely glad you stopped by today. Boots should definitely move up to that 154 smoke. 147 damn near empty. Man, listen. All right. The Jab Jamboree is in the house. Salute to you, 704 Joe. What is good with you? All right. Salute to you, Miss Knockout Boxing 86 TV. What is good with you, Queen? Not down. All right. Jose Ramirez, another duck. He don't want no smoke. With who? Who he ducking? I see they was trying to get him and Ryan to fight. He would have beat Ryan ass. Salute to you, Darius the Great. In my opinion. Salute to you, Rosia. What is popping with you? Nunes is a beast of the beast of the hell out of what? Which new? You talking about Sugar? Sugar nasty. Watch the Hitchens on Mill City interview. That's where it was? Okay, bet. Willis. Salute to Picasso. What is good with you, Mr. Sharp? What's happening? I think Matias beats T.O., but not Devin. That'll be, yo, I think he'll hurt T.O. too. I can see why people think, though, for real, that Devin might beat Matias. I don't see it happening, but I see why people are saying it because of the two styles and that people seeing how good Devin footwork can be, and you seeing how slow Matias footwork can be. I think if Matias didn't get no hit on his opponent, he would make sure he did. That's honestly how I feel. He never really went no fight. Even the fight that he lost, he was hitting cat. He was hitting dude. It's not like he didn't have no sense of urgency to run around the ring. That guy was in front of him. This is a different type of fighter. So styles make fights. I can see why people think that Devin will beat him. For real. Ryan Luce still gets him to really fight. That's a fact. He still get the Rolly fight if he loses to Devin. I think people kind of expect him to lose to Devin, for real. And I think Rolly expect him to lose to Devin, for real. I like how Ryan handles movers. He goes after him. He does. You're right about that. He can win if he uses the same approach he did versus Tiger. You're right. He do go after him. But Devin is quick. Ryan don't really got the great defense. Devin got a good check hook. You know what I mean? Jab is good. That's another thing, yo, with Tiger Johnson. I like Tiger Johnson, man. This fight, man. Tiger Johnson knockout. He looked real good. One thing I want to say this about Tiger. I was supposed to say this earlier. I wrote it down. But yeah, okay, that's what he said. Tiger Johnson said that when he in his previous fights, he used to move around a lot because he really wasn't comfortable getting hit. He wasn't sure. So that's why he moved around a lot. And in my honest opinion, he didn't move. His movement was very educated. He didn't look like he was scared to get hit to me, the way he was moving in his previous fights. But he said now that he's more comfortable and he's more planted in his approach to fighting, and I seen the difference. Didn't y'all see? Tiger Johnson wasn't moving around the ring. He could have moved around the ring and picked the shot. It was no moving around the ring. His feet was planted damn near the whole fight. And his leather looked like it hurt. It looked like it was harder. You know what I'm saying? He looked like he's more comfortable in the ring. Man, sound like he was kind of learning on the job. No disrespect there. I know he got hundreds of amateur fights and all that, went to Olympics and all of that, but it's like you're still not comfortable and you're still fighting at that weight class at 140. Man, I give him props for that. You know what I'm saying? Because he could have easily, probably did the extra mile. Because Tiger's not a really big guy. And he could have fought at 135 and squeezed in that weight class for his first 10 fights while he get comfortable with shots coming at him. You know what I'm saying? And then fought at 140. So shout out to Tiger. The way he It looked like he got hit probably one time in that fight for real. I seen it. I rewinded back and watched it. That first round knockout, man. It's like every single time when you look at even when they did the replays, every single time the guy was thinking about doing something, and he inched forward, straight right. Every single time. Sometimes it was a jab, but a power punch will come right to his grill. So a dude would be like this. As soon as he goes, like, back! Like, dang. Like, as soon as he went to do something, he got punched in the mouth. Every single time he went to attack Tiger, he got punched straight in his mouth. Every time he thought about it. He didn't even get this far, bro. He didn't even go like... Soon as he went like this, he got punched in the mouth, bro. He couldn't get on no rhythm. Shout out to Tiger Johnson, man. Tiger Johnson. Salute to Tiger, bro. Tiger Johnson. Salute to him. Let Boots move at his own pace. Azara, please, can you take that to your room? Matter of fact, can you turn it off while you eat? Let Boots move at his own pace. I'll let him move at his own pace. It's all good. I don't know what's going to happen if he keep doing what he's doing. Little girl. Hold up. It's funny. You know what I mean? Yeah, Sugar Nunez. Mandatory. He just got the one on Friday. Yo, Sugar Nunez, nasty. There's a boxer named Nunez out there who's good. Put me on, please. He fights at don't he fight at 130? His name is Sugar Nunez. Sugar Nunez. Or is it, what's his first name? Is it Rocky? But that's his name, Sugar Nunez, right there. He fight at 130. See to you, Adam Harley. Canelo say, thank you. Thank God Terrence Crawford is in another division. Man, Canelo is one person that don't fight for real. The people that you want him to fight anyway. So he ain't gonna fight no Terrence. Which watch Matias versus Hawkins and then tell me how Devin is gonna keep him away. Hey, I didn't say he's gonna keep him away. I think he loses. No bull. I think Matias beats Devin Haney. I don't think that. I'm just saying that is why people think that he's going to beat Matias is for that reason. Honestly, that's what I think. Rolly versus Pitbull. Salute to you, Cool JC26. Now listen. Oh my God. I think he's gonna lose. Yo, no bull, man. I think Rolly's gonna lose, yo. I think Pitbull, man, like I said, yo, Pitbull defense, man. Pitbull stay like this. He don't got a real peekaboo style. He's too short for that, in my opinion. But he stay like this defensively. That yank. If he ain't going for this man's chin and he going for this hard head, he might hurt his hand like a mug in this fight. He might hurt his hand. He might punch him directly on top of his head and break his hand or some shit. If he aiming for that chin, the gloves is probably going to catch it. He's real small. He keep his body real tight. He cover up his body. Any type of overextending that Rolly's going to do is going to leave him overexposed. You understand? And Pitbull love throwing them windmill punches. He love throwing them power ass, swim coordinated ass punches. He loved doing that shit. When he throw that overhand right or left, I don't know if Rolly's used to it. I don't think I've ever seen him fight somebody that throws punches like that. Definitely never seen him fight nobody Pitbull's height. And yes, it matters. Yes, it matters. Because if your accuracy is off and fighting somebody, it don't matter how good you are, because your punches ain't going to land flush and it might not land at all. So when it comes to this fight, man, Pitbull probably beat the hell out of Rolly. No bullshit. Pitbull do got power like that. You know what I'm saying? And Rolly seems to be a little chinny after the Ryan fight, after he fought Tank. Tank dropped him with that left hook. He fought somebody that don't really got power in sparring with headgear and big gloves and got dropped off the same exact punch. So it's possible that somebody is big. And you seen Cruz look a little chunky in that face off, man. He looked pretty big. And another thing, man, I think Rolly is already mentally somewhere else for this fight. You already got Tio spilling the beans, telling his business. Tio is being messy and is trolling, being real zesty. He's acting different. Well, he's not acting different. He's being himself, and it's just being real raunchy or whatever. And it's messing with you. Got that in Rolly's head of what Tio was doing and saying. He just left his coach. He went back to Salas, but Bullet went on an interview talking all this shit about Rolly and shit like that, and their whole fallout and that they left. Both of them things on his head. Who knows what's going on in this man's personal life? But in my opinion, he a little shook because Tank was all these things because he's short. And this man is shorter, and he had nothing bad to say about Pitbull at all. You understand what I'm saying? He didn't talk trash at all to Pitbull. Now, I heard him say in the interview, because they asked him why he not talking trash, and he said, well, he doesn't speak English. I don't know why he said that, but he said, Pitbull don't speak English. So the dude was like, how come you don't speak trash in Spanish? He said, well, Rolly said the fight is being promoted in English. So why would I speak to him in trash in Spanish? Nah, I'm not trying to hear that. I'm not trying to hear it. That's hogwash. That's BS. You afraid of this dude. You speak both of the languages. You speak English and his language. You can speak trash to him in Spanish. Bruh, why does trash talk only got to be for the fans? I thought trash talk was for the opponent. It was for you to get it up off your chest. Trash talk is for you. You see the way he looking at you like you a damn donut with jelly on the inside, bro. You sweet. That's how Pitbull is looking at Rolly. He looking at you like you sweet, cuz. You don't got nothing bad. You ain't call this man a midget. You ain't say he had T-Rex arms. You ain't say he's ugly. Man, that's Rolly lying. He called everybody ugly. He ain't say nothing, not one bad thing to Pitbull, because I think he shook. Period and point blank. You shook. You don't want to get this man no matter than what he already is. You want to make this a friendly fight. The hell out of here, bro. I got Pitbull stopping Rolly's ass. No bull. I feel like I should have kids already. He's 26-1, 26 KOs. Oh, shit. See, I called him Rocky because that's the same name of the Hernandez dude that Foster fought in Mexico. Same daggone first name. Even with 11 fights, I feel like Shushu is ready for a belt. I want to see him against the dude that beat Robisi. I would love to see him against that guy because he's tall. And I seen the fight. I went back had to see the fight. Robisi could have won the fight if he wasn't in his own head, if he boxed better. You know what I mean? But Shushu and him would make a great fight. And I would say Shushu would beat him. Shushu right now, he had a nasty KO. I put that on my IG. I put his knockout on my IG. Anybody don't have my IG, all of my stuff is in the link to the description below. But he's growing some fast stardom at 126 pounds. I can definitely agree with that. He's only had 11 fights. He got 7 knockouts. But yeah, he's coming along quick. 125 got some names in it. But a lot of people, I think, will end up being a victim to Shushu, like quick, just like his last fighter. And this last fighter wasn't no joke. He wasn't a slouch. The last dude he fought was not a slouch that he fought last night. But Shushu just different. I rock with Shushu. I definitely think that he deserved to be prospect of the year or fighter of the year. I definitely think he deserved that. And it's going to be good things for him to come as long as they prioritize his career over there at Top Rank. Matias is what I call a true pressure fighter. A jab and clinch isn't enough to stop his offense. That's correct. I believe that. Facts, Teal gonna get pieced up by a volume puncher. Yeah, he would. He don't got his hands stay down too much. He don't got good enough defense, and he think he nice. That's the thinking you nice in boxing can get you hurt during a fight. Teal the new AB. It seems like it. You good? So yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Salute to you, Roderick Thompson. What's popping with you? Yeah, they said they pressure Robeisy to lose the fight. A hometown affair. Who knows? Right. I don't know. Right. I don't know about that. She's the real deal. Definitely is. Prospect of the year, and it's only February, right? No bullshit. Salute to you, Queen. What is good with you, cousin? Miss Just Do is in the house. What's popping with you? Peace to the host. Much love to all my friends in the chat. Can't address you right, but I'm listening. Salute to you. Zara, are you okay?
Yes.
You need some help?
There's fleece.
Leave it there. I'll clean it later. Don't worry about it. Go ahead and close it. But okay. Let's get to it.
What happened to my pen?
Oh. All right. What I wanted to say about Jared Anderson. Jared Anderson is 16-0. They just said his next fighter, his next opponent is the guy that just beat Tony Yoka at heavyweight. He just beat Tony Yoka, but the guy got 2 losses. He got a few wins. Got I think 30 some fights total. But the guy used to be a cruiserweight. He was a cruiserweight a couple years ago. What I want to know is when is Jared Anderson going to have a step-up fight? Everybody fighting people. Everybody got fights and stuff. Jared Anderson been headlining cards. I haven't seen him recently. Ever since he fought Charles. Charles was a step-up fight, but Charles is also old. Charles is one of the older fighters. The guy he's fighting right now that beat Curry, the guy that BigBaby Anderson is about to fight, Azaria, turn that off. The guy that he's about to fight is very short. He used to be a cruiserweight, and you can tell when he's in there with heavyweights. Even though Tony's a big guy, you can see he's a big guy. Bro, this is an easy win, another easy victory for your boy BigBaby Jared Anderson. He got 16 fights. I know people say a lot about fighters nowadays. Tank was 15-0 when he fought Pedraza, his first title fight. Fighters younger than him that's growing up now, Shakur and all them, had title fights earlier than that. Shushu's 11-0. You just said he's ready for a title fight. I do agree. He don't need to be. He a heavyweight. There's a lot of names at heavyweight. I understand there's only like 2 champs, but there's a lot of names at heavyweight that he could be fighting besides the people that he's fighting. I don't think they're moving him along well. They just giving him a bunch of cherries. I understand. Listen, I understand his last fight was a test. It was a name. But y'all need to put him in there with somebody, man. Put him in there with somebody. Bro got 16 fights. Put him in there with somebody. Foster versus Roach. Bro. Okay. You made me bring it up. Where is he at? Foster versus Roach. I think that'll be a good fight. I think they're friends, honestly. I think if Foster don't hire a nutritionist and get his weight down, he can lose to Lamont Roach. I really like Foster. I think he's the best out of the champions. That's what I think. And he can beat Lamont Roach, but he gotta make sure that he got all the tools in his arsenal shined up and ready to be used in that fight, or it's not gonna look good. It's not going to look good at all. But what I wanted to say is Gary Allen Russell is the trainer of the Russells. That's why I got his picture on my daggone thumbnail. Okay, Gary Allen Russell is the trainer of the Russells right now. He's one of the trainers. He said that Gary Russell Jr., the one that was fighting at 126 that we haven't seen in years, he wants to fight Foster. Haven't heard nobody talk about that, but I seen that shit. And I remember the videos and the interviews that people did with Gary Russell, and he was insinuating like it was a name that he was going to come back and call out. It was going to be a name, and it was going to be at 130. Bro, I'm here for it. I'll watch you versus Foster. I'm definitely here for Gary Russell versus Foster. I'm here for that. I think he should have been moved up to 130. But that's the guy you fighting. I'm here for that for sure. I think Foster will beat Gary Russell. No bullshit. Slam like that. I think he'll beat him. Yeah, he got a lot of dog in him. Yes, another easy fight. Easy as hell fight for Anderson. You hear me? Easy as hell. And the guy fight at a slow pace. He fight at a slow pace and he's short. No bull, bro. He said he don't even want to be a champion. He fighting for money. Sue to TNH Sports Network. Who exactly are you? Who you talking about? Who's that you talking about? When it comes to Ryan, though, y'all, do y'all think Ryan is coachable? Gary needs to rematch. I think he needs to. Or Gary can pick up the vacant WBO belt first. Gary can do a lot of things, but his trainer and his brother said that he wants that. You know him, and you know Gary Russell and the WBC got a love affair. He want that green strap. That's what Gary Russell want. That's what he'll forever want. He want that green strap first and foremost. He wants that green strap. He wants Foster. Foster got good feet, good timing, quick hands. That's not stylistically with the height and the size, bro. I don't see Gary winning that. I don't see you winning that one, bro. I don't see that. Don't see that, bro. Top Rank need cash out on, and they need to do something. But it's some fights that would be interesting, and if he got his head on right, he'll win. He'll win. He don't need to fight the best, the top 5 or nothing, bro. But there's some. We've been around long enough to see a lot of fighters lose to better fighters at heavyweight, but we know them and we know that he can win. What's the dude? It's a few people that AJ fought coming up that he can beat, but we know him because we know AJ fought him. Like them type of fighters, bro. I can't even remember what the guy named. I'm trying to think of his name. I can't even remember it right now. But if I said it, y'all be like, "Oh, okay." Y'all remembered how the fight went and everything. Like it's a lot of those at the heavyweight division. They need to pick one and make. They need to make. He's headlighted a bunch of cards, and the only person that was the actual name that he fought was Prince Charles Martin. And now he's about to fight somebody moving up from cruiserweight a couple years ago. He moved up from cruiserweight. Just because he fought Tony, like, bro, I would have rather Jared Anderson beat Tony Yoka than the guy that he fought and fight him. You should have had him fight Tony Yoka. Shit. Ryan needs an old school mindset. Yeah, he do. Especially when it comes to training. I always said Anderson and Morrell got similar styles. They both need to get tested more. Put you back on the screen. I agree with that. I would love to see Morrell tested because, in my opinion, that just lets me see him more. I want to see. I would like to see Anderson fight. That's why I'm talking about it. But Morrell is my guy, and I think he's slowly turning into Voldemort, and I don't like it. I think more people should call out his name, and more people should want to fight him and get that stripe off of him, especially because a lot of these fighters don't have no stripe at all. I believe when fighters say the small things that they say to get out of a fight with Morrell, I think it's just it's fear. It's fear of having people talk down on you about your boxing ability because you lost to somebody with only 8 or 9 fights. I don't think it's fear of losing your life or fear of losing losing the O or nothing like that. I think it's other fear. I think there's other type of fear. And you scared that people going to question everything that you did because of how you look with one person. Because that's how boxing gets down nowadays. You know what I'm saying? He should beat up Dilly and shit. Yo, like, bro, it's names out there for him to fight. You understand? Like, bro, I'm tired of you. I never heard of this guy that he fight. I don't even know how to pronounce his name. I never heard of him. BigBaby versus Fury in June. Let's make it happen. Yo, he's scared. He wouldn't fight him. Salute to you, frequent flyer. What is popping with you? Salute, salute, salute. But is Ryan coachable? Do y'all think y'all seen a big difference in between how Ryan used to fight and between him fighting Dorday, his last fight? Do y'all see a difference? That's the problem. Nobody calling Morrell's name. Yeah, and more. They need to come on, ride this train. Oh bullshit. Pause. They need to come on and get with the program and take the fucking fade. No bull. But do you think Ryan is coachable? Like, did he get any better? Can Derek James come up with a win with Ryan Garcia versus Devin Haney, or will Ryan Garcia ignore him? Those are like the main questions. Once we get the answers to those, we'll know if Ryan is even ready mentally and physically for this fight. I can say a lot of things, but I'm not going to be stupid to the fact that Devin is levels above Ryan Garcia when it comes to boxing ability. Strictly boxing ability. What I do know also is that Derek James is a smart enough coach to come up with a game plan that can give him a victory. But will Ryan Garcia listen is the question. Is he coachable enough to actually perform what's done under dim lights, under the bright lights? Can he do that from the gym to the actual stage? With his feelings and emotions all gathered up. Dorte really wasn't saying much. But we're talking about Devin Haney here and his pops. Like, can you really do it? That's the really hard question to answer. When it comes to Devin, those questions are already kind of filled in. They ain't blank. So it's kind of hard to say Ryan Garcia can beat Devin Haney. So that's why I'm going with Devin. But what I will say, Ryan does have a puncher's chance to win this fight because this is boxing and anything can happen. And I'll say it again like I said it last time when I spoke about this fight. Hold on. Suti or Kello Nectar, what is good with you, Kello? What's popping? What's popping? Salute to you, Zach B. What's good with you? No, Ryan doesn't seem serious. Nah, that's what I'm saying. Ryan did all of that talking versus Tank, but to get a Tank fight for what, 5 years plus? When he got the fight, he did all that talking in line, talking about Tank said in the contract he can't eat and he only can drink water. And the whole time in the media day workout, this motherfucker was eating freshly made tacos. Freshly made tacos. You ordered that chick to bring her shit and set up her little shit so you can sit there firsthand and eat them bitches hot off the grill. So I don't even know how much I can go with that. I don't even know how much I can go with it. Hell no, Queen. He might be worse. No, I'm just saying. Ryan doesn't come across as a hungry fighter to me. Nah, I don't see that either. I don't see that either. But that's the problem that I have with the situation. But the puncher's chance that Ryan has, like I said, just like how Ryan kept bringing up his straight right when he was fighting Tank, and Tank was like, that ain't shit, and you aim for the forehead and all that shit. All that BS that they talked and they went back and forth about and shit like that. It's like, if Ryan is really serious about that right straight, you can't have one punch in this boxing game and expect to become a champion and succeed under opponents that have how do you say, good corners, good coaches, good trainers, because they can pick up on that one fucking shot that you got 5 fights ago before they even fought you. So one shot ain't enough. And when you listen to the pop that's on his straight, when he landed, that shit's loud. So I know he got some pop, and speed does create power sometimes, for the most part, I should say. So if he can perfect that for that straight right, and he can actually get him worried about the straight right, other than that left hook, he can bring that left hook like I was surprise, and actually land it on Devin, or vice versa. But what I know he can't do is keep showing his strong hand like he did versus Tank. He really believed he was going to beat Tank with that damn left hook in the second round, so he went balls to the wall. He can't do none of that shit. Like, it just seems like he's used to doing whatever he's doing in the ring. He's not that type of discipline. He did that shit versus Tank, and in his last fight, he was turning around and shit like that, and coach told him not to do it. Coach said, "What's that shit coming? Don't do that shit." I'm saying, that shoulder roll was ugly, but he got the W. Ryan can beat anyone on the night, and I don't even like Ryan. That's fact, Zach B. He got a punch his chance, but I'm telling you, if you get him worried about, he punched fast enough. If you get the man worried about one punch, you can sneak him with the other. The way he dropped Luke is the fact that he really wasn't throwing no body punches. When he threw that power jumping left hook to Luke's body, it was flush, and Luke wasn't prepared for it at all. He was holding his hands high because that's all he was doing the whole fight. Now, we're gonna see if Ryan got some power if he do land on Devin. I'm not saying it's definitely gonna knock him out or drop him or nothing like that, but if he lands some body shots on him, we're gonna see if his side turn a little red. He lands some straight punches on him, we're gonna hear that if it happened. You understand what I'm saying? We're gonna see the effects from that. Lomachenko's a small fighter, but Devin neck is weak as a bitch. I know that. You can say whatever you want about his chin. That man neck, his head was going everywhere when Lomachenko was dinging him. So, like, we're gonna see about this. Like, I think this is gonna be an entertaining fight. If it's on pay-per-view, I don't know, but it could be a pay-per-view fight for real. It is that. Suits you, whatchamacallit? What's popping with you? What's good? Say, get the best boxing info versus all of them other people coming with the same BS. Worse than Fox News. Salute to you. What's good with you? Ryan like doing his own thing. Right. That broken shoulder roll was terrible. It was horrible. It was absolutely horrible. He needs to land the same hook Linares landed. Yeah, it seemed like Linares landed a little straight in between this combination. Like I said, if you throw 6 punches and your fourth one land, that shit is not as strong as your first and second. I can tell you that right now. And he still wobbled him, Linares and a right cross. Right, had a right cross. Yeah, had to hit his ass with it. Garcia doesn't seem to want to commit to that. He's going to have to commit to a lot of things if he really want to win this fight and not come out stopped for real. My granddad used to box, and that was his knockout punch. That right cross. What is each other fighter's weaknesses? When it comes to Devin, was it his left side? He bends down to the same side, yo. And and kind of like how Canelo does a little foot placement, it's not as rhythmic as Devin's is. Devin has a rhythm to how he boxes. He has a rhythm to how he moves. You get that little dance down, you can time everything that he has going on. I've never seen him change his rhythm, not once. You know what I'm saying? I like dancing. I know about rhythm. You know what I'm saying? Like he does the same. It's the same. You know what I'm saying? When he throw punches even when he threw that straight right at at Regis Prograis, his right foot telegraphed it before he threw the punch. Like when Tank fought Ryan, I don't know if you noticed it, but after the fight, when they asked what he had for you, he said shit. Like when I seen him, I was like, oh, like the reason why he looked up and down is because he's seen how Ryan moves his lower body before he throws punches. You could telegraph with the shoulders when you throw punches. That's why you're supposed to be relaxed. I don't know if you ever heard Michael J. White do a demonstration with Kimbo Slice, God rest his soul, and he was throwing a punch. He was like, move your hand every time I throw the punch. He kept moving his hand. The shoulder was telegraphed, and he said as soon as he went like this, he hit the shit out of back, hit the shit out because he was looking at his shoulder. His shoulder didn't move. That's another reason that Matias throws punches like that, bro. I'm telling you, like it's certain small things you got to be in a fight or actually pay close attention to real fighters to actually know what the hell is really going on. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to Ryan Garcia, Ryan still leave his chin in the air. When his hands ain't here, when they here, they're not fast enough to go up. I see he's working on that with Derek James. Every time I see him holding the pads for Ryan, his hands is here, and you see Derek throwing, and he always catch it. You catch Derek's hand before the thing get to his hand, to get to his head, but Derek James ain't throwing full power to hit you. When you're in a fight, that shit's gonna hit you. Like he was watching Tank Davis throw them straight lefts at his ass, even though Tank's that fast, but he was just watching him do the shit. He couldn't react fast enough. Ryan Garcia defense isn't that good. He's flat-footed like a motherfucker. He don't really have that much bend in his knees, and that can catch him off balance to get hit and fall. Like both of them got weaknesses for real. He definitely going to need some assistance to beat Devin for sure, and he gonna need to listen and actually do them things. No bullshit. If Ryan presses or Devin Haney get that jab going, yeah. I'm trying. Sutu Boxing and Barbecue, what's popping with you? Hope all is well. See, that's why I for real like your videos. Thank you. I definitely appreciate that. Definitely. For sure. Let me say something. Y'all heard what Tim Bradley said about Boots? He said Boots is a C-level type of money fighter for Bud or something like that. Man, let me say this. Timmy, bro. Timmy, turn. Be whipping for a burn. Tim Bradley asked, and last night I forgot who was talking with him, but I heard dude called Tim Bradley Timmy. He called his ass Timmy like shit and kept talking like it was nobody's business. I laughed. I thought that shit was funny. But Tim Bradley said Boost is a C-level fighter type money. He wanted to say he's a C-level fighter, period. But if he's a C-level fighter type money, you kind of just calling him a C-level fighter. Tim Bradley been saying forever since the beginning of the time when Boots was in a position to fight Bud, that it's an easy fight for Bud and Boots is not even on his level and all that shit. He talks so crazy about the situation. Yeah, Timmy Turner face looking ass. No bullshit. In my honest opinion, Bud has been getting C-level money his entire fucking career until he stopped being with Boots with Top Rank. Listen to what I'm saying when I say that. Bud has been getting C-level fighter type of money the entire time he was with Top Rank. When he left well, now I'm not gonna say that. When he fought Sean Porter, it was different. When he went over to that app and fought whoever that guy, I've been sneezing, it was different. When he fought Earl Spence, it was different. Before that, who was an A-level type fighter that you got paid A-level type money for? Who over there gave you millions and millions of dollars that Bud fought that wasn't the three names that I just named? And if he did get a lot of money, it was because of the stakes. That was it. Like, it was a undisputed fight. or some shit like that. Bud has been the B-side in a few fights, like the one where he got his first title at 147. He was a B-side for Jeff Horn over in Australia. How much money did this man get from who they claiming is better than Boots, or who they claiming is better than a C-level fighter in the first damn place? This man been getting C-level money his entire career. Besides that, who is the B-level, A-level money that he's going to get it from who? The man about to retire. I'm not trying to hear that. Like I said, he's going to retire. He said he's going to retire. Who are you going to fight? Canelo's not going to fight him. I understand a lot of people want that fight. I'll watch it, but he ain't going to fight him. And he don't want to fight Boots. Other than them two people, who is going to fight this man that we're going to look at it like Boots have a chance? I mean, that Bud got a chance to lose. That's the biggest thing right now in Bud's career. Nobody want to see Bud fight somebody that we know he's going to beat. Not right now in his career, especially if you want a money fight. We ain't going to want to see you fight a cherry pick or somebody that is a C-level fighter. You're not going to get paid for that. You mean to tell me if he who can he fight that honestly is going to fight him that's going to generate more money than Boots? He's not going to fight nobody. Like, he's too high and mighty. We're still talking about the same guy that's hard to work with. You understand what I'm saying? We're talking about the same guy that's hard to work with. And what's BootsCeiling right now is the question. What's BootsCeiling as a professional fighter, as skillful as he is? What's his ceiling in this sport if he stays humble and as quiet as he's been for the last 4 years at 147, keep doing the same shit that he's doing? Where's his ceiling going to go? This man need to be vocal. He needs to be more vocal. I understand he's probably he's probably a very nice guy or whatever. But the niceties gotta leave. You need to start calling people out, start being a bully in the weight class or something, man. Nobody want to see the man, but all of us want to see him fight. Something gotta happen. You haven't had one promoter throw the fish or the fighter a bone. Then y'all haven't did nothing. And Villa, we didn't even know who Villa was until he fought Speedy, and the fight was fire. You understand what I'm saying? Fire. You mean to tell me none of the promoters don't want the money? Y'all don't got nobody. And look at all the people that's on his resume that he fought before he fought Villa. So y'all want to see Devin Haney versus all of them? That they about to retire. They in their 30s. Devin about to get a whole resume of how HaneyGarcia got his resume from 140 when they fought Zab Zuda. He fought a bunch of names that was on their way out past their prime in their late 30s and shit. That's the people Devin gonna be fighting at 147. He might as well stay at 140. There ain't nobody at the weight class. I'm being honest. Where's the man's ceiling actually lie if he continues to be quiet? People talking about he's chasing something. I haven't seen him chase shit. If it keep going the way it's been going, where's it going to go? He don't call out names. He too good for his own good. Literally. I love Boots. I'm just keeping it real. If he stays as quiet as he's been since 2019, don't want to call out no names, everybody. You know, they trying to pull a name out the man in the interview. Out anybody, you know, everybody. Still won't say a name. It's really no names for him to say. Should he even stay at 147? If it's hard for this man to get all the titles, they just got freed up recently, not within 12 months. In the next 2 years, if that man don't have undisputed, he should be calling out and trying to get undisputed elsewhere. Like he's too good of a talent to be chilling quietly, humbly, without no good names or fights on his resume. I'm trying to see that, bro. I'm tired of the shit. I want to play this real quick. I'm going to play this real quick. They didn't say. Oh. Shout out to Cigar Talk.
They just fucking use them and hype them up and all this stuff, and then when and like, yeah, I know it's alright, just do this shit, just do that shit, and then out of nowhere, it's like, bro, like they all fucking abandon him, and then he just crashes.
He's Rolly.
I'm telling you, man.
This is Rolly talking about Teofimo Lopez.
I actually feel bad for that kid because honestly, he probably got like 1-2 more fights in before he can't box anymore.
I hope not, because he said, I just interviewed him recently. He was talking about retiring and things like that.
Bro, he can't handle this shit, bro. Like, he actually can't handle that shit. And, you know, the truth is, like, every question you've ever asked about Teofimo Lopez, that everyone ever asked about Teofimo Lopez, if it's...
Hold up. Wrong timestamp. Shit. Wonder who was taking so long.
It seems like the boxing business kind of came in between that.
It's not boxing business. We're in boxing. We're not through boxing.
Yeah.
No. It's just he was always envious of me.
Always envious.
I mean, even when I fucking got dropped by Tank, right?
Yep.
You just see his dad over there smiling and all this stuff right there that had happened, right? That's a little odd, no?
Now, you already said, he said that when he got dropped by Tank, his dad was over there smiling. He knows that because on like, you know how All Access will make like the video after the fight or whatever happened. They showed that on that fight. I made a short about it. Okay. I don't know how I can get this bigger than what it is. Okay, whatever. But I made a short about Teofimo Lopez's father right here, smiling his ass off. This is Rolly's father right here, looking concerned in the face. Okay?
I thought I was tripping when I seen this. But I'm like, hold on.
Yeah, whatchamacallit.
I thought they was cool. Well, not father like son when it comes to that. Because T.O. was so happy to see Rolly get knocked out. Man,
No, I don't know if y'all real noticed, but his father smiling and laughing and shit. I put that in the intro of my live. Because I thought it was funny. I thought it was funny, baby. I thought it was funny. You know what I'm saying? Think it's like when you think it's love and it's really not. Ro just say I think he's saying the pay doesn't match Boots' danger level. There's no way he thinks Boots is sea level. Man, if you heard that, I should have saved the video. The video is like kind of 9 minutes long, but he's not in the video. He's not talking highly for Boots at all. You know what I mean? Like, I understand what you're saying, and that actually makes more sense. You know what I'm saying? That Boots is a dangerous fighter and whatnot, but that's not the way Timmy Turner was trying to talk. If they not on boxing, then ESPN will have them say anything. That's a fact, yo. They do be saying a lot. They be saying all types of dumb shit. What's his name? Antonio Moraga, whatever that dude, the big nose, the Italian guy that be talking and commentating. he was kissing ass. He said that Williams had paid to throw so many PS such a punch outlet that these guys are scared to fight him. Bruh, ain't nobody scared to fight no damn Will. People been trying to jump over fucking bridges to fight his ass. You crazy. He gets one fight with Spence and now he can't fight him. That's what I'm saying. Like, bro, and I said that shit, yo. Like, bro, he think he became the man. Like, I understand you did get a lot of fans and all of that shit, but you still not in your fighting style and entertaining. And since then, your personality hasn't really gained more fans. You are who you are. Just is what it is, man. No disrespect. So we got Thurman and Rolly to very good talking boxers who are delusional. And they talking together. Like, Rolly got a new friend. It's like, man, fuck T.O. I got Thurman. You know what I'm saying? You're going to teach me how to talk in circles. Yeah, Boots been a pro for like 8 years now. Slim needs to move up ASAP. Yo, 8 years still with coming in at like 135. Like, bro, who's his damn nutritionist? What the hell does he eat? Boots trying to get out of that Cameron Duncan deal. Damn. You damn for real, yo? You know who I want to see Tank bring out of retirement is Mickey Bay to get that AB back. AB get back down. Then Garcia be on some ish. That's fact. That'd be on some shit. Teal's also a good fight to smash mouth his dad on Top Rank. Right. It is. Yeah, the epilogue's what it's called. Oh bullshit. Yeah, he was behind his dad, and then T.O. said, I guess I got to beat him. Bruh, fuck out of it. Right, he did say that shit. His dad bet on the KO against Rolly. Yo! Talk about it. Talk about it then. Let's talk about it. Knock him out the box, Rick. Knock him out, Briggs. Salute to you. What the watch for the hook. Salute to you in the super chat. Definitely appreciate you.
This is for the cool.
First said Rolly being all humble because he know that the end is near. Oh my goodness. Honestly, I don't think I believe you. Facts. I don't think that T.O. did anything for real. T.O. did snitch on him and say he got a real bad back injury. He switched it and said, yeah, everybody knew I was carrying boxing and I broke my back spinal. Bro, he made it funny and it's not really much to say. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, he had a back injury. So what? He don't have no more. You know what I mean? So I don't really believe that that's the reason on why, I don't think that outside vices got Rolly being on the hush hush. I think he shook like no bull. I think he is humble because he know he's finna get memed. Like he already was the meme. He had people meme the shit out of him when he got dropped by Tank and shit. But it's about to look bad versus dude because his shit it's the way he punched that shit, bro. Tank hit him and escaped and he landed on the ropes. It's gonna look bad. It might look pretty bad when it comes to Rolly versus Pitbull. And Rolly got watch it, yo. If Rolly move around this ring like he did versus Big Watch Barossa, hard hitting ass. If he move around the ring like that, versus somebody that's shorter than Tank and shit, it just look funny. Like all of this time you've been saying this, that, and third about your power and all the shit, like, bruh. And then people are going to throw out that he needs to leave Salas and go back with Bullet, bro. It's going to be an all bad look, though. Salute to you, watch for the hook. Definitely appreciate you. Actually, it seems like Hearn is getting everybody. Do you think PBC is done? I think so. The thing with that is, it seems like Eddie Hearn got Matchbook behind him. Matchroom. You know what I mean? The whole DAZN thing, they got their own network. You got Bob Arum, got Top Rank behind them. They got ESPN. They got their own network. You know what I'm saying? You got Golden Boy. Golden Boy cross promotes with everywhere, but it's difficult to cross promote with PBC. but it kind of cross promotes with damn near everybody. You see them kind of break the barrier with Tank and Ryan. But when it comes to PBC, since they're not with Showtime no more, and HBO is gone as well. If they don't find a platform, it'll be tough until they do. I should say that. But it's like, it seems like Eddie Hearn was hired to do this shit for the Zone through Matchroom. Bob Arum, I believe, have a son to go on with his legacy and all this shit. Whenever the Secret Serum stops working for Bob Arum and he actually croaks. There's some secret sad motherfuckers a Marvel character. We've been through all this shit, all these diseases and anthrax and fucking COVID's ass is chilling. But besides from all of that, it's like Al Heyman, we don't know who he got when he wants to stop doing this. We don't really know. So I hope PBC stays around. If not, it's not gonna change anything. The fighters are still gonna fight. They're still gonna be around. It's not like if PBC does leave the fight, we won't see the fighters no more. So I don't really know, but I think that Al Heyman is a very smart businessman, very wealthy, and very connected man. That if he wants it to keep going, it will keep going. I don't hate Rolly. Okay, it's all good. It's all good if you do. But yeah, Pitbull can get him. Not right, no bull. Hold on, wait. Yeah, now that I'm done, let me rinse you up. I'm done showing that. So I knew I had it queued up in the first place. But if that old man got power, then we know Tank is like Dragon Ball Z, can't be measured. But we know Pitbull is coming, body, head, right. And Rolly like saying murder, kill. So we gonna see, body boss. We gonna see what's popping, boss. I'm gonna have to go back. But let me see. Eddie gets 2 fighters now. He's taking over. Right. It depends on who. You know, Eddie go crazy with that accent, yo. He'll tell you a bunch of lies. Crazy. We got the Zone, but it's matching right. Rolly only has a puncher's chance against someone that has a chin and a hard ass head. I can't wait to see it. I think it's gonna be fire, yo. Rolly got that yak. No bullshit, yo. No bullshit. Yo, let's see if it look different though. You remember how Sean Porter said that he wanted to start boxing or whatever and look different in between when he fought Ugas and shit like that. Some fighters be changing up their style and they just want to box now and it don't really look good for him. Now that he not with Bullet not teaching him karate, street fighting, and boxing. He not teaching him streeting no more. You going back to Salas, which is your original trainer. I wonder how that's going to look. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I only have really one more thing to really talk about. And we're gonna get on up out of here and about to hit that 2-hour mark per usual. Lomachenko is gonna beat Kambosos. That's the fight that they got booked up, I think, for the IBF. They got it booked up for the IBF. And when I realized that it was for the IBF, I was like, why not for the WBO? And I immediately answered that question myself in my head, like, that's why. So Lomachenko's gonna beat Kambosos. He's gonna beat him. He's gonna mess around, stop Kambosos' ass. He's gonna stop Kambosos. Lomachenko's gonna stop Kambosos, and then the winner of that fight is gonna fight the winner of whoever wins in between Navarrete and Baranchek. I believe that's how you pronounce his name. And it could be, I don't really know how Baranchek fight. He could win this fight, seeing how Navarrete looked in his fight versus Valdez, but it's possible. But if NavarRete win, then it'll be NavarRete versus Lomachenko. Being that NavarRete does throw from the hip, it takes a little while for it to get there. He throws wild. He doesn't really have the best feet. Lomachenko with the angles. I think Lomachenko will best NavarRete. You know what I'm saying? He'll win that fight. So my question is, are we going to get Lomachenko versus Tank? Are we going to get Tank versus Shakur? Is that going to happen? Are we going to get, is Shakur going to be around long enough? Is he going to be able to make weight long enough? Because his grandfather, his trainer said that if you pay attention, that's what he said. If you've been paying attention, then you know Shakur only stays in the weight class for like 2 years. So given that information, he said that Shakur will be at 135 pounds until next year. This will be the last year that he's at 136 will be in 2024. Next year, he will be moving up to 140. That's what he said. That's what his his grandfather said. That's what Moses said. That's what his trainer said. And it's true. He was in the weight class for 2 years prior. So, is he going to be around long enough? We already know Lomachenko wants to be undisputed. He wants to be undisputed. He's been wanting to be undisputed for a while now. You know what I'm saying? Tio ruined his plans, and then Devin Haney ruined his plans. So now he's trying to get undisputed. I'm more than sure he's already sparred Shakur Stevenson. If he thought he could beat him, he would have already went and took that WBC belt. They can wait it out and wait till Shakur is not comfortable making weight if they want to, if it's possible. You know what I mean? I don't know if that's going to be possible. Not saying that Shakur got one more fight with Top Rank and Lomachenko is Bob Arum's baby. It's possible that he could be shuffling around and waiting people out and doing stuff to make sure Lomachenko gets another shot at trying to be trying to be undisputed before he retires. So the question is, how is he going to get them other 2 titles? How you going to get that WBA that Tank has right now? How you going to get that WBC that Shakur got right now? You could probably wait Shakur out until he move up. You might be able to do that. But what you going to do about Tank? Are we going to get Tank versus Lomachenko sometime this year, next year? I like it. I like the way of thinking. I want that. Bullet was the best trainer in the world. Right. That shit was funny as hell to me. Rolly better give Barossa his damn rematch. He ain't going. You don't want it, Queen. Boots versus Cody Crowley just been ordered. So I guess we know how next. Jesus, man. And that's what some people, I think Fanon was saying, that's what T.O.'s trying to do by getting that special WBO belt or whatever, so he can just move from weight class division to division to fight the champion without fighting mandatories or some shit like that. Just trash. Top Rank has the best prospects fighters. Yes, they do. Hands down. Pro Box is setting up. Really? Okay. Can we get Ashley Korner? But whatever, bro. You've been ducking a camera for forever. For real. But no, I'm going to get on up out of here, man. I just wanted to say, Tank, man. Tank is the center of conversation. He's the center of everything, bro. Nobody can talk without talking about Tank, yo. Where is he fighting? When, who next? What's up? Everybody, Tank's the only person, man. Y'all respect Al Hammond because he's a black man. Don't need the spotlight. Don't need to come out and say nothing. Tank literally don't say shit, and he's ducking because he ain't talking. Where he at? He's hiding. This man took a picture of his feet in some ugly shorts and shit, and people went wild. Bruh, Tank is different, bruh. Oh my God. All he did was take a picture. Tank can drop a emoji on something and have people talking about that shit all fucking week. Tank is just different. He's just different. No bullshit. Absolutely different. Salute to you, Ricky. What's popping with you? Ricky Williams. What's popping? Yeah, I'm finna get it. Yep, don't even have a fight. And they still mention his name. Right, Tank different. Hey, Picasso, I ain't invite nobody. You better get them facts straight. I invited Soul. But yeah, we're gonna get on up out of here, yo. Yo, Tank, for real, it's been like this for years. Tank has always been the guy that don't need to do much and get the rise out of everybody. He'll get rise out of his haters, people that don't like him. People that do like him as fans. He'll get rise out of old media, new media. It don't matter. Everybody got something to say. Everybody got something to say when Tank drops something. He can take a picture. He don't got to do much, bro. And everybody talks about it. It's nobody in boxing is like that. Canelo's never been like that. I don't ever remember people getting mad about who Canelo's going to fight next because he's taking too long to say he's going to fight. Now we'd be upset because it's a list of names. Like, okay, Tank got what, like 2 people that everybody really wanted to fight legitly. They got 2 people, and them 2 people wasn't there like Tank was at 130 at the time when them 2 people that people want him to fight wasn't even in his weight class for over 7 years straight, and people still wanted him to fight the same 2 people. It's not the same with Canelo. Canelo got a list of people that we've been wanting him to fight for a long time. Besides that, it's like Canelo not cheated. Well, he is a cheater, but Canelo snaked his way into getting that WBC belt when Benavidez tested dirty or something for coke, or he lost it on a scale or something like that. That's how he got that title. So you like snaked your way in, and he kept going up in weight, knowing that he ain't supposed to be going up in weight. He kept snaking himself to get the title. Like Tank ain't never do none of that stuff. Or the people that's trying to say that they the same, they're not. Like Tank's the face of boxing. Boxing is political. It's the guy all his politics with it. It's a lot of Mexicans in it, and he's Mexican. He was the person that was supposed to be pushed to be the guy. He lost to Floyd Mayweather, and they never named Floyd Mayweather the face of boxing. They never really named him that stuff. He lost to Floyd Mayweather, and they named it him because of who he is, not because of what he accomplished, not because he's the best in the sport. It's because of who he is. Like, bottom line. The way it is for Tank now is how it was for Earl. In what aspect? And what aspect do you mean? Probably before your time, there was a soap called As the World Turns. Yeah, nah, that's not before my time. Boxing now is way too soapy for me. Yeah, it's a lot of soaps. I made a video about the fans being part of the reason on why the fighters is the way it is and boxing is the way it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot of things that go into it. You also got social media. You know what I mean? Back in the day when boxing was so prestigious, when it was so great and everybody loved boxing, and how fighters used to fight and how fighters' mentality was back in the day, social media wasn't around. Like, social media stumped people's growth in real life. Like, social media did a lot of things, and it was a lot of avenues for fighters right now to become and get their name out faster there, and without doing all the work. They don't have to do a lot of work. You know what I'm saying? You see, Ryan Garcia never really did nothing big in the sport and accomplished nothing in the sport, but because of social media, it was a big name. They didn't have that luxury back in the day. It's a lot of luxuries going on right now that they didn't have back in the day. And since fans is not of yesteryear's boxing, they're allowing them to get away with it. It's like a whole list of bullshit that's been going on with the fighters and the fans that make this sport what it is today. if you understand what I'm saying. But look to him 2019 up in tank was in 130. Right. Like, bro, it's these people been trying to do it. I'm a fighter in the I've been they've been trying to do this for a minute. Fight hard. Hold on. You said, oh, you talking about when he said that. I thought I said, what did he say? Yeah, man. We finna get on up out of him. Back in the days, fighters fall 3 times or more a year. That's a fact. Even Floyd now prospects even have layoffs now, bro. Saying you retire because you don't get what you want, face ass. We finna get on up out of here. Salute to everybody that came through this joint, yo. Come back and see me next time, y'all. I'll be back Saturday, every Saturday. I'm gonna try not to miss a Saturday. Every Saturday, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Holla at your girl. I'm gonna drop the link